The finale of the BMW International Open had a little bit of everything. Thorbjorn Olesen stormed out of nowhere for an 11-under 61 on Sunday to post 9-under for the tournament and set the tournament and course record at Gut Laerchenhof. Olesen's score loomed large on the leaderboard for some time as home favorite, Martin Kaymer, recent winner Mikko Korhonen and red-hot Lucas Bjerregaard were among the chasers. In the end, Matt Wallace's 7-under 65 capped by an impressive two-putt par on the 18th lifted him past a pack whose collective bids almost all but ended before reaching 18 green. Wallace began the day 2 off the lead on a bunched leaderboard. There were 28 players within 4 of the lead entering Sunday. Wallace birdied 2 of his first 3 holes to make a move early. He coasted for 6 pars to close out the front 9 in 34, but he knew he needed a masterful back 9 to catch Olesen, who was already in the clubhouse teeing off 3 hours before Wallace and nearly 4 hours in front of the final group. The Englishman Wallace, already a winner in 2018 at the Indian Open, answered the bell. Fist pump time for at match Wallace Rock. He leads by 1. The champion made birdie at 13, 15 and 16 to surpass Olesen. Still with contenders behind him on the course, Wallace would have liked to birdie the par 4 17th. It played short and reachable at under 300 yards, and was the 4th easiest hole for the tournament, but it proved difficult for the finishers. Wallace could only make par and caught a good break on his tee shot on the par 4 18th, which nearly found a fairway bunker. Sunday was further example that Wallace is a stud when he's in the mix late in a tournament. He won a whopping 6 times on the Alps Tour in 2016, won a co-sanctioned European Tour Challenge Tour event in 2017 and is now twice a winner on the European Tour. In 2018, if he plays well at these 3 Rolex Series events, then the Open Championship, it's not too late for the 28-year-old to make a final hour Ryder Cup push. This win locks up a spot in the PGA Championship and has him inching closer to a top 50 world ranking. Closed but no cigar for Olesen. Kaymer looking at the leaderboard after 54 holes. It was foreseeable how someone could post a low score early and hang on to win. It just didn't look in the cards for Thorbjorn Olesen. The Dane is a recent winner on the European Tour and a pre-tournament favorite, but a Thursday 73 and a Saturday 77 seemed too damaging. Instead, he played the tougher front 9 and 4 under 32 before scorching the back for 29. He birdied each of his last 4 holes and was bogey-free on a good day for scoring in Pulheim, Germany. Olesen ended up sharing second place at 9 under and 1 behind Wallace with Kaymer and Korhonen. More from Pro Golf Now. Olesen's playing partner, Justin Walters, also shot 8 under 64 for the second lowest score of the day. Walters climbed 33 spots to finish T9 at 6 under while Olesen vaulted 40 spots to T2. Kaymer was with fellow German Maximilian Kiefer in the penultimate pairing at 5 under. He went out in 1 under. 3 birdies in his first 6 holes on the back pushed him to 9 under. Kaymer missed a birdie putt on 16 but appeared in prime position to birdie 17 or at least make par with a chance coming down the 72nd hole. His shaky short game balked at the worst time as he scuffed a short wedge shot through the green and failed to get up and down. A phenomenal birdie look turned into a bogey, spearing Kaymer's chances to win for the first time since 2014. Korhonen birdied 15 to 17 to reach 9 under. He had a long birdie putt slide by on the 72nd that would have forced a playoff. Aaron Rai reached 8 under with 3 to play, but a trio of pars resulted in a T5 finish with Bjerregaard. The luck of the Danish. Denmark. Bjerregaard catches a break on the 16th.55. Matt Wallace hit 79.2% of greens in regulation to lead the field. Good thing he hit so many, because he won despite finishing 67th in putts per gur. Journeyman Finn Mikko Korhonen has found something at age 37. His T2 finish at the BMW International Open is his third top-3 finish in 2018, after winning 3 times last year on the Challenge Tour. Englishman Aaron Rai is getting it going on the big stage. His T5 is his best European Tour result and his second top 10 this season. Martin Kaymer will feel like he let a great opportunity slip, but he still recorded his second top 10 in his last 3 starts. He's been dormant for 4 years now, but the 33-year-old still has time to add to his impressive resume. Other notable results: T9. Andy Sullivan, -6, T12. Sergio Garcia, -5, T18. Thomas Pieters, -5, T59. Tommy Fleetwood, 4, Ernie Els, MC, 7, Eddie Pepperell, DQ, 5. Next up, the first of 3 Rolex Series events in a row leading up to the Open Championship, the Open de France at Le Golf National, site of the 2018 Ryder Cup in Paris. Justin Thomas, Tommy Fleetwood and Sergio Garcia headline a stacked field next week. 1. Matt Wallace, -10, T2. Mikko Korhonen, Thorbjorn Olesen, Martin Kaymer, -9, T5. Aaron Rai, Lucas Bjerregaard, -8, T7. Soren Kjeldsen, Scott Hend, -7, T9. Justin Walters, Nacho Elvira, Andy Sullivan, -6.